Um, it's about 2 weeks after I moved all this stuff into my garage. We almost immediately left on a 12-day holiday. Then I came back. It's still my son's fall break, so I haven't had a lot of time to come out here. I was hoping to really get everything set up as far as filming situation, ideal sound and lighting, but I'm just so eager to go through boxes that I'm getting out here. I'm going to start, and we'll see how things work out, and I'll try to improve the situation if anything needs to be improved. But we'll do that in the future. So far, I still have a number of things listed for local pickup. A neighbor has purchased a bike for 50 euros, and I'm trying to get back my investment of 2,500 euros in this entire warehouse full of things. If you've watched my previous videos, you know what that is all about. If not, you can go back and check that out. But I moved 100 square meters of about 1,000 square feet of merchandise into my garage, and I need to now try to make some room. First of all, so that I can film inside once it starts getting colder and wet. Right now I have no option but to film the driveway because all the space is vacant. So we'll start with the first box and see how this goes. This first one is falling apart, but we'll see what's in here. So, admittedly, I've seen in some of these things, but I'm not digging through them yet. So these are dustpans with handles, a stack of those. Set these to the side here. Wow, this box is going to be eager to throw this box away. A bunch of larger format vacuum bags. I'll have to look those up. It says they're NVM 1C2. Maybe you know what they are. I do not. Some free ones, but one, two, three, 4 packs of those. Some small trays that need to be cleaned. Looks like they have like a drip tray in the bottom, removable. I'm not sure what those are for, if they're for the bathroom or soap, oversized soap dishes. Not sure. Let's see, what else do we have? Okay, placemat sets. Oh, placemat sets with small coasters. Different themes. Placemat sets. One, two, three. Oh, a few more vacuum bags. Oh, a chopping mat. Let's see. Enough 2 chopping mats at least, and a lot of these placemat sets. I'm going to try to do inventory little by little so that I know exactly what's in here. Right now, that is not going to happen, but there are an awful lot of placemats. So let me get these off of here. They take up an awful lot of room. Yeah, so far just the 2 chopping pads. Um, look like small, round, different sizes, different size tablecloths, right, with the dimensions. I don't know, are they vinyl? It doesn't say vinyl or paper. I'll have to open one up and check it out. But there's lack of stability in the box. A whole stack of tablecloth. Those will at least come in handy here for arts and crafts with my son. One more pack of placemats. What is this? Twisted measuring cup. Also, just sort of a stylized measuring cup with different measures on different sides. Interesting. And it looks like there are one, two, three of those. Oh, another placemat. Another pack of vacuum bags. Uh, 3 of these measuring cups. It's gonna get pretty full pretty fast. Put that one back in the bag. And then these things. Oh, butter dishes. I guess they are butter dishes. Yes. Plastic see-through butter dish with a lid. And I have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. It's like about 10 of those. There's another drip tray for one of those green things. So 10 butter dishes, and that is the box. So that's box number one, the odd mix of things, and this box has definitely got to go. Okay, so I paused there to get this all cleaned up. It's great that there were just a bunch of these collapsible, stackable boxes in the warehouse that I got. Most of them had stuff in them. Some of it was stuff that I threw away. Some was stuff that I consolidated into other boxes. But it means that I have some of these at least available to replace some of the cardboard boxes like the one that you saw that is coming apart. So I went ahead and consolidated all these items into two stackable boxes. I can set those aside. And move on to another box. Oh, nice big heavy one. It says Eisenbahngewehr. So mixed ironware. We'll see there's some tools in here maybe. First thing here is a touch screen, older model universal remote control, 8-in-1. Uh, no brand. Let's see what else we got here. This box is not so bad. Afas Posé. Oh, it looks like in some garbage bags, imported garbage bags, 3 times, so 90 15-liter garbage bags. Some files, file sets, 2 of those it looks like in here. Okay. I see different hardware. Okay, let's see. So a Drehzahlmesser. Interesting. So it is a rev counter. I'm not sure what I would use a rev counter from Voltcraft for. It looks like it probably was returned at some point and resealed. So I'll have to look that up and see what that's used for and what it might be worth. Uh, Dubeklemmschelle. Uh-huh. Some of this German vocabulary. I am in Germany, by the way. If you didn't know that, yeah. So yeah, so I guess some things to stick things in the wall. So Double is the yeah. Uh, 3 6 packs of what looks like electrical or painter's tape, maybe orange painter's tape. Oh wow, a bunch of needlework frames. A whole lot of these in there. This is really a mixed group of stuff. A bunch of needlework frames. So I could probably, maybe I could, I don't know. They're not in the greatest of shape, so they might be garbage, or I might be able to sell them all in for next to nothing. In a bundle. I don't know. Okay, we have a bunch of these. Yeah. So nails. So U-shaped nails. Let's see. 1 box, 2 boxes, 3 boxes, 4 boxes, 5, 6. Wow. A lot. 7, 8, 9, 10. At least 11 boxes of these U-shaped nails. Usually hardware stuff like that is not cheap. So I put 12 dozen boxes. So I might be able to get rid of those uh, for local pickup. A digital tape measure, so with the physical tape measure as well, but then a digital tape measure. I'll have to look that up from Conrad, a well-known German electronics store. Another one of these. Some clear tape. This is oh, I don't know what that is. It's something from 3M. Says Einweg-Gehörschutzstöpsel. Ah, okay. Single-use earplugs. So these are earplugs from 3M, still sealed. This is a three-piece gear puller set. And it really is completely random within these boxes. So, uh, a small box. Oh, looks like a gauge of some kind. So, pressure gauge maybe with some hardware in there as well. I will have to look these things up and see if they are worth selling or if I'll just hold on to them until we have a garage sale and put them in a bin. Let people pick through stuff. Uh, a numeric keypad. Okay, so a numeric keypad. So for your laptop or tablet, I guess, whatever you're using, if you want to use the 10 key method, we have that. Oh, nice. I can actually use these. My son, who's out here with me too, he could use some new safety glasses, right? For when he's playing around with the tools. A plastic bag with a piece of plastic in it. I have no idea what that is. A charger for something. I don't know. Is there anything here that needed charging? I don't know. I'll have to see what that's for. Um, mm, this is Profi scale. A little tiny remote of some kind with a digital readout. I have to see what that might be for. In here is tape measure, small new little tape measure. I don't know, probably a meter or two. Yeah, yeah. You want to see how long it is? Here, come help me pull this out. Then my son Oliver will help me. Okay. Okay, I'll hold this. You have to push this button. Got it. But this is the reading side over here. So you hold that. You get just the one. Okay, slowly, slowly. Let's see where are we at. 3 meters. Perfect. 3 meter tape measure. Okay, let it go. All right. Come on. That's smarts. My fault. So yes, and I remember as I was moving things, I came across a box that was similar to this. So where there might have been just 100 of these in there. So ah, this here's a box. Always fun to open a box and not know what's in there. And in this case, it's a whole bunch of utility knives, which is great. Yeah, but they're really sharp, buddy. They're a little too sharp for you. Yeah, which is great when you have like 600 boxes to open to have a bunch of utility knives. So that'll be useful. Oh, another pair of safety glasses. You've got 3 pairs. Should we open one? Okay, come over here. You can come over here if you want to come over here. We'll open one of these pairs of 3M safety glasses. You want to try them on? See how they work? Are they comfortable? Your eyes hurt? Why do your eyes hurt? I don't know. They're a little dusty. Are they prescription? Your eyes shouldn't hurt. Oh, wow, nice. Yeah, but those will come in handy for all the work we have to do here. You want to take a pair with you for carving? Thank you, Oliver. We will keep those, so we will get rid of this. Great thing about living in Germany is this will go in paper recycling, and what we call our yellow sack, which is for packaging. This is all easy to separate and recycle. Okay, mechanical counter from Voltcraft. I have, it looks like 2 of these mechanical counters. So I'm sure useful for something. It looks like it attaches to something and then will count rotations or count movements. So I can look those up and see if there is someone who would like to purchase those, right? it is going to be exciting to figure out how I'm going to get rid of all of this smaller stuff, especially the stuff that might not have a lot of value. Oh, you're playing Hoof Doctor. We love the Hoof Doctor, Hoof GP, or Nate the Hoof Guy, right? We love those guys. Watching them carve those livestock hooves. My son Oliver and I. Okay, this is uh a Heißgasbrenner. Okay, so essentially a torch. Torch, it has a 10 euro price tag on it, so if I can even get part of that, that's great. I'll take it out later and test it. We can do that right now, huh? Let's see if it makes fire. See if it's loaded. Uh, I'm not gonna burn something. I just want to see if it makes. Of course, it would help if I knew how to use this thing, right? We'll figure that out later. I will figure that out later. See if it works, and I can always try to sell it at a garage sale, or I can put it in a bundle of hardware stuff. Getting down toward the bottom of this box. Oh, here, just some felt furniture leg protectors, or floor protectors, I guess, to be more specific. Interesting. This is also from Voltcraft. It has a USB plug, and but it looks like it definitely is hardware related, so I'll look that up and see what that is. A tiny digital radio, very small digital radio. Not sure that that's going to have much value, but someone might appreciate it. Again, that charger I was looking for the connection to. These are those the cardboard box that can be eliminated, and I'll switch over to plastic. So I'll clean this up, and then I will pull out the next box. Okay, I got that box all cleaned up and put away. I didn't realize there was uh, a set of gear pullers, three-piece set. I opened it up when I was packing things away. There were only two in there, but I would imagine I can still get rid of those. I'm going to move on to the next box, which I have looked into. Um, and it won't take long. It says here handholds. I'm a man, so I wear pants. Um, and on the side here it says Domka, yeah, and women's short skirts. But I'll tell you, I had been in this box before because I figured, hey, I'm a man who wears pants. I could wear men's pants. But I pulled out the top pair and unpacked them, and they are faux leather pants. Faux leather pants. Now, the tag says authentic style for girls only, and they're a size large. Um, they are definitely not a women's large, so it makes sense that they might be, I don't know, juniors large, these. And now those are the only ones I've looked at. There are stacks of these. Um, but what I saw earlier looked like a variety of colors. I don't know. I'd have to open more to see if there's a variety of sizes. So here's a beige pair, and let's see, what are those? Those are size small, but they're not in its best shape. Looks like the bag was open and they got dusty. Can probably wipe them down. I'll check on that later. But yeah, black pair. Oh, here's a whole wrap bundle of looks like red, burgundy sort of things. Aha, and here are the mysterious men's pants. They are new with tag, but they are generic, and they are just piled in here, wrinkly, with some dirt. And oh yeah, and here would be one of those short skirts, women's short skirts. So that's going to take a little time to see if these are worth selling or if I can just donate them somewhere where they could then put them to good use. But yeah, it's quite a mess in here. But and those are some big fans, my friends. Um, I am 6'4" and about 220 pounds. These are some big pants. Big pants. Well, those are some real big boy pants. So I'll go ahead and leave this stuff in there. There's no name brand stuff. It looks simply um, generic. Here's a 38 women's short skirt. Um, so I'll just pack that back up and we'll set it to the side and I'll grab a new one. Oh, sorry. Screwing my setup here. Set this to the side. Huh? Yeah, I know. The sheen, it was an earthquake. Was it an earthquake? Did you feel it? No, I hit the table. Was not an earthquake. Okay, so let's grab blocks from up here. It's a little more manageable box. Okay, on here, obviously couldn't help but notice this, which is a portable vacuum cleaner, and it is brand new. Let's see, let's open it up. Yeah, brand new, has not been used. Was opened at some point. Some of the stuff, the previous owner told me that some of this stuff were customer returns. So that could be the case that this was returned ages ago for some reason or another. I'll have to test it out, make sure it works. But then I do have that. Let's see. And the rest of this is pretty all the same. So, or there might be two types of things in here. Okay, here, these are, my guess would be faux leather wallets. There's no leather stamp or anything like that. That's just, yeah, vinyl faux leather wallets. A key wallet, essentially, for whoever, has anyone ever carried one of these? Anybody? I can't imagine just having a bunch of little keys in, yeah, I'm more familiar with the keychain idea than the key wallet idea. But that is not what's in those white boxes, but there are, I think these might be from another box that fell out and were consolidated. So there are 9 or 10 of those, nine it looks like. And then these also faux leather. Oh, very nicely packaged, wouldn't you say? Uh, and this is so a more traditional large format wallet. So again, not leather and not name brand. And actually, you can see there's rust on these things. So these will probably be garbage. I can recycle the paper. That won't be a problem. But if they were in a humid enough area that the metal got rusty, there's no point in me trying to pawn these off on anyone else. Or so I'll just separate out the paper. I'll pull out all these little paper things. It'll be time consuming, but I'd rather recycle as much as possible and leave as little as possible for the garbage. So that looks like that's what all of these are. And I'll open up another one. Yeah, yeah, they're all the metal on these are all a little rusty. So um I don't know. If you think there's a use for them, let me know in the comments. But I would say they actually look like they might have a little bit of mildew on them as well. Faux leather. No reason in my mind to keep these things. So I'll trash them, but separate out what's recyclable from what's not. Um, these key wallets, on the other hand, are in pretty good shape. So, like I said, I think they came in a double box, and that other box must have had a different storage history because there's no sign of rust or mildew or anything like that. So, but essentially, there was this thing. Well, this thing I can go ahead and test out and maybe get online and see what they're selling for and maybe get a little of my money back. start to get a little money back. Let's grab another box. Okay. Another box that has just a lot of the same stuff in it. So let's see what these things are. Uh, hmm. Not a, oh, okay, I see. So more of a lap wallet, I guess. So just maybe a travel wallet. You would use a chain with that. It's not a chain with these in the box, but simple again. I would imagine it's faux leather, um, but they look to be in perfectly fine shape. So I can contact those and see about getting rid of them. What do you think about this wallet, Oliver? Would you keep money in it?
I wouldn't
You wouldn't? Okay. I wouldn't either. But somebody might, right? Somebody might. Do you have any keys? I don't think you have keys, because if you had keys, you could put them in this little key wallet.
personally.
Do you want one? But you don't have any keys.
No, but maybe I can keep it until I'm grown up and need it.
Well, I'll save you one, but I won't give it to you now because you've got enough stuff cluttering up the living room, right? Got to clean up. Okay, so this is, oh, a lot of these kind of wallet, like maybe a travel wallet for someone. And then oh, there's another one of these randomly in there. Or did I just put that in there? And then, oh, more of those. So there's a good number. I've probably got 20 plus of those wallets, those travel wallets. And then there is a bunch of these, and I imagine this is what's in there. There's one that is open, um, and that is simply a pen and pencil set, I imagine. Yeah. So a mechanical pencil with a pen. Obviously, we'll see if
There's 26 of these.
26. Thank you. And this does write. So there's blue ink in this. So yeah, these are
And
something
there's
that
9 of those. 10.
10 of these things.
Yeah.
Okay. Super counter. He's a super counter. So yes, and in here, if super counter wants to count some more, you can count all these pen and pencil sets. Right?
So
That's a lot of counting though. Look. Want to count all those? Or like,
yeah. Count those.
go count them?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll set them over here for you. And then what you can do is, one sec, I'll grab a crate. And as you count them,
I can throw them in there. So we don't get one
yeah,
20
you can-
times.
uh,
Should I count each pencil? Or should I a pen? Or should I
no,
count?
each box. Each box.
1, 2,
Well, good thing it's not made of glass.
7, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 28, 29.
29, which means that it's definitely enough. If we happen to needed to get rid of them, we could give one to each kid in your class, right? That would work. Yeah, I'll pack the rest of this away. Another box
If
for
you
the
need anybody
garbage.
to get counted,
Yep, I will let you know when it is counting time, my friend. When it is counting time, you will be the first to know. Okay, let's put these away. And again, you can see I'm consolidating from cardboard into some of these plastic crates. And then I'll grab another thing, which I think is going to be, aha, exactly. I saw these earlier. Look up. Oliver, look what we got.
we had 10 of these.
You had 10?
10.
He's going to count. I'm going to grab a box.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 19, 20. $38. 38.
38. Perfect. Thank you, sir. And it's good that you have your safety goggles on for all that dangerous counting, right? Just in case you don't want one of these key wallets to fly up and hit you in the eyeball. I will also consolidate these. And we'll put these in its crate. So we have one box here that you can set aside. I might be able to use that for shipping. Thank you, sir. And then I'll move on to the next one, which is another repetitive box. And this is, interesting. A pen screwdriver, pen screwdriver, and apparently, yeah, it looks like you turn it to the head, screwdriver head that you want, small, large, right? And then you just push it down, and it's very large screwdriver. So those are interesting and practical, I would say. And we have some of them. How many do we have?
17. We have 17 boxes.
17 boxes. Are any of them empty?
I have no idea.
Like, we could-
I only know we have 17 boxes.
Perfect. Thank you for the counting, sir. You are released to your playing. From counting back to playing.
My job is finished for today. Well, at least for right now.
So right now, the counting job has been taken care of. And I have.
Well,
Oh.
my job back there is also finished. So luckily, I think Texas farmer will probably win another crown.
Oh, you're doing hoof doctoring? Yeah, when the hoofs need doctors, you'll get a call. Here's another. This was a sample on the outside of the box. So I now have
Well, I'm
two
also a
samples.
garbage picker upper.
And I guess you turn this. It's interesting. I'll see what I can do. Yeah, we'll figure this out.
Some garbage.
Oh, dropped one.
There's some
But yeah,
garbage.
those, I'm sure someone could use those. I don't know how much I can sell them for really, but
Where can I go?
okay.
Where can the patch go?
We'll leave it there, buddy. They'll pull.
Okay.
And these beige pants I will set aside.
One.
Yeah, one pair of beige pants, exactly. Some empty boxes. Okay, let's grab another box. Oh boy, this one says 48 on it. I was excited because earlier I had found something called Clout Fantasy, and that's what that says, but that's not what's in here. Because I looked at this box excited about it. We've discovered some sort of collectible tokens. You'll see in a future video, I'm sure, when I get to them. That looks really fun. And I thought this was another case of them, but it's not. It's these things. And I don't know what these things are, but we will find out together. Ah, just a simple keychain. And a cheap keychain with a little faux leather fob. And this one, at least, is also a little rusty. So it might be that this is another box that was stored in the wrong place. And the whole thing might need to go in the garbage. So
Cloud fancy chips.
oh yeah, we grabbed some Cloud Fantasy chips, so that's what they look like. That's what I was hoping was in this Cloud Fantasy box that has the Cloud Fantasy thing on there, but it is what looks to be. No, just one was rusty so far, so we'll see. I'll look through them in better detail, but we have these little faux leather keychain fobs, and indeed, if they're rusty, they will be separated out, papered to the recycling, the items to the garbage, but we will not bother counting those right now until I find out how many of them are not rusty. Let's see what's up here. Oh, that's a heavy one. Oh, that's books. Books. We don't need books. What's this?
Stuff. That's
Mixed,
definitely a little bit of stuff.
mixed stuff. That definitely looks like stuff. Here is a sunglass bag. I don't know if we'll get that. Oh, more bags for sunglasses. So I don't know. I guess if somebody really needs a bag for their sunglasses. Here's a pair of
I'll put these in here, Chef.
work gloves. One pair.
Put these in here, Chef. I'll put these in.
Perfect. Perfect. Here is a shirt. Expedition Team Member Collection. One of those super generic manufactured. It does have a label on it. John FB, John FB, but
If you need anybody to count, I'll be right next to you.
we'll see. I can launder these items and either donate them or find someone to sell them.
If you need, I'll be
Okay,
right next to you.
I'll let you know. This, we won't open it up. It is a batch of unprinted trucker hats. So it's red and white hats that are unprinted. Again, I have some that are better stored. They've been stored actually in the box straight from the manufacturer. These look like they've been maybe leftovers that have all been shoved in a bag. Um, at the very least, I can donate these to my son's school for the after school program, and the kids can all take measures and decorate a hat for themselves. That might be fun. Here's another shirt with tag, pink and white shirt. It says Kitaro Women. Kitaro Women. So I doubt that is a brand that's in demand, but I can launder these items, even if that means taking the tags off, and just to make sure they're clean and then donate them. Here's another one of those. And then there's a box here of Playboy t-shirts. So here we've got a box of Playboy t-shirts.
What's that? Can I see?
It's a picture of a woman wearing essentially underwear on a motorcycle. Doesn't look like the most comfortable way to ride a motorcycle. There's a mix. My guess is that these are not official. It says Playboy Basics, but they have sort of the look of a knockoff. But there's a mix of designs, although it doesn't really look like the design here matches up with the shirt, but that's white and that's black. But we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Should he be able to ride with
6
this?
Playboy shirts.
Should
Huh?
he be able to ride with this?
No, it's a screwdriver. It's not a pen. So you don't be able to write with it. This is something. Something. I don't know. It looks like something. I don't know what that is. Is that a mop head cover or something for drying a hair bun? I don't know. But it is. I'll set it aside. But my guess is that will go into the garbage. And here's another box that can go. Okay, we're making some progress getting through some boxes, right?
Can I take this away now?
No, we have one more thing that we might see if we can add to that box. It's similar to stuff
Oh, can I count
in
those?
that it's absolutely.
No,
And that,
how many did we at 38?
yeah, but those are brown or red, and these are black. So
Yeah,
we'll count them differently, huh?
Okay. Where should I count them? Because I kind of
Here, you can.
throw them in the box.
Put them in the box there. We have more of these key wallets now in black.
Cool.
Oh, there's another red one. 39. Huh?
4. We got 4.
Some
6,
more that look multicolored.
10, 12.
Multicolored. Yeah, there's one here in the box. So this actually feels like it might be leather, but it
We got 20.
could just.
We got 20.
But it's another key thing in 3 colors.
We got 20 of these.
20 of the black ones. Oh, how about this one?
21.
Awesome. This one.
22.
Oh, they just keep coming. Oh, they just keep coming. Okay. So yeah, these and
Should I count the color for one?
yeah, you can count those if you want to. I'll get the next box.
The next one of these?
No, you can put those in here.
Okay.
Count them up.
2, 4,
Hats, I'll
4,
set aside, and I'll get another box.
8, 10,
Let's see.
12, 13. We got 14. 14.
14.
We got 14. 14 of those. 14 colorful.
Yeah. Colorful key wallets. We have
Another pair of these.
no, these are just pens, I think. They're not pens and pencils.
Well, then let's count these two.
Yeah.
2.
Oh, careful, that one's falling apart. That one's falling apart. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, that one's broken. We'll throw that one.
We got 5 normal pens.
And then
30 right there.
this thing. What on earth? I don't know. What do you keep in here? Anybody know what you keep in this thing? And then you can screw it into this little.
Can I try?
Yeah, I don't know what that's for. No idea. No idea what that's for.
Maybe it's a weird kind of eraser.
Okay, but let's open this next box. Ah, some of this stuff looks familiar. On top, I have another stack.
Can I now put these away?
Yeah. Do you think you can get it over and stack on top of that box?
Where?
Well, well, let me make room for you. Yeah, but this is in the way, maybe. Okay, stack it up there. Just set it up on top. Oh, it's great to have a helper. Great to have a helper. Sorry about that. Great to have. But yes, we've got another stack of tablecloth.
My
That
sorry.
we left the camera. And then it looks like a whole bunch of these shape sponges, washing sponges, bath sponges in various shapes.
What count those? Can you count those?
Okay,
I
and
don't need them.
then I think we'll just leave them in this box.
Where should I put them?
You can count them onto the table if you want.
Okay.
And I will put these in it.
4, 10, 12, 13, 14. We got 14. One already
Okay,
ripped open.
you want to take this one inside? You want to take the garbage? You can recycle the garbage and
I'll be right back if you need more counting. That was
oh, look at that! It's a duck. It's a duck.
that was
14, right?
uh,
Put these in here.
what one was 14?
Okay, so 13 left. Okay, I am going to clean up here a little bit, and then we'll get back to it. So I did clean some stuff up. It's actually been a few hours because after the last box I did with my son, we went to the animal shelter to look at some kittens. We're going to get some cats for the house. And then we ran some errands. So now we're back. My son is off playing with a friend, so the counter is not here. I'll have to count things by myself. Unfair. But I will grab a new box and we'll get started. Okay. This, and I think, yes. Interestingly enough, you can probably read that. These are Dunlap road maps of Switzerland. There isn't a date on them. I found there was a whole case, and my only idea is that potentially then someone could use them as a wrapping paper, but there are and they're all Switzerland. Switzerland is misspelled, but they are what is it? Yeah, it's Switzerland with a Z. Not exactly sure what I'm gonna do with 6 full cases of maps of Switzerland, but I will find something to do with them. Or they are paper, so it's easy enough to recycle those if I can't find something else to do with them. Now let's find a different box here. Oh, unfortunately, because I don't have anything as far as storage area other than my garage. The stuff I've already sorted through has to go back into the garage until I can get enough to create sort of a sorted, unsorted section. So this one on the side says Conrad Diverse, which means probably a bunch of electronic returns. So it'll be interesting to see what's in here. Here's the box, I think, for this. It is a ceramic Heizlüfter. So it is a plug into your car heater. Interesting. So that you can either have a fan or heat plugged into a car outlet. So that is interesting. That was fallen out of the box. I'll put it back in. See if that's something anyone would like to use. This looks like a infrared motion detector with a wireless indoor alarm. So you can set that up. I don't need that, but someone might be interested in something like that. This is exactly what it looks like, an old style flashlight that takes large batteries. I'll have to check and see if those are D batteries or a special flashlight battery. I don't know that there's going to be any market for something like this anymore with all the LEDs. So that might be something that I'll just have to electro recycle, but we will see. Here is a KVM switch with a built-in USB port. I'm not sure what a KVM switch is used for. I'm not a tech person, but it looks to be in there and unused. So that could definitely be something that could be sold online potentially. Okay, what is this? Oh, Eurolight Disco Strobe. So we have a dance party preparation stuff here. So I don't know if I'll have to read and see if it's going to be sound sensitive, but we have a strobe light. Still new, unused, just looks like, again, purchased by somebody and returned. And I'll have to test it, make sure it works, and then see if I can find somebody interested in a new but old, so new in box, but sort of long stored strobe light. So let's see. Next up is a universal notebook charging apparatus. So that looks like the only issue here is we have this and this, but what we don't have is all the small attachments, unless they've fallen out in here. I might find them potentially. Doesn't look like it. So then it might not be as universal as it is, but it might be as is something that I could still try to sell to someone that could use it for something. Or again, recycled for electronics. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Okay, the old digital keychain, right? A digital photo keychain. I remember when those were really cool about 20 years ago. So there's one of those with a box. This is uh, a movement switch. So a motion operated switch for the ceiling. So a ceiling switch, ceiling mounted sensory switch. So basically a motion switch for lighting in a hallway or something like that. Might be somebody that could use that. Here is a temperature and humidity station. Might also be something interesting to someone. Hello. I honestly have no idea what this is. What does it say? It is a Touch Pro 2 docking station. So for a very old device, a docking station, my guess is that that's not going to be very desirable, but we'll see. It looks like these might be other potential docking sizes that fell out of that box. So we'll put that in there and I'll put that together. It's interesting. This is an energy saver, TV energy saving intermediate plug. So you put it between the wall and your television. I guess apparently to save energy. Just see if maybe it I don't know. I don't know how that works. Or if it's something anyone can even use with modern televisions, but we'll find out. Here we have again. Okay, This is a radio controlled switch for outdoors. That will be perfect for the Christmas lights. We could actually use that here. So I will probably keep this for myself for Christmas lights. Uh, a tube of glue. Yeah, mosaic glue. Mosaic glue. So whether that's still good or not, that might be something that just gets dumped, but we'll see. Here's an odd looking thing. There's all overweighted on one side. That is interesting. Uh, Anybody idea? Any ideas here? Any ideas? I do not know. I will have to Google that. Google image that. A lot of plugins, cool and heat. So it may be some sort of fan. It may be a car battery charger, or car battery heater. We'll see what that is. Lots of electronic stuff in here. Uh, this is a switch. It says switch, and wow, there's a lot of stuff in here apparently. It is central locking. Oh, yes. So you can see there's a lot of parts in there for some sort of centralized control for something with a switch. I'll have to figure that out as well. See what that is. Let's see. It says here, if I can tear off this tag to make yourself comfortable with the retrofit central locking mechanism. You can open and close the door locking of your car automatically by pressing a button. It is a power door lock system for really old cars that didn't have power door locks, like my old Oldsmobile Delta 88. So I guess it has pistons in here, power pistons, and there's a little lock unlock remote. So you wire that up in your old car. You can turn your old timer into a modernized old timer by having power locks. So that might be something that is someone who works on cars a lot, who drives old timers, says, "Hey, I need one of those." So that's something I could probably put on eBay and try to sell. Um, Two short novels in German. Um, I don't even know what this goes to. I don't know if it goes to this or not. Oh, here are three tiny metal things from Janosch. I don't know if you're familiar with Janosch, but that's Tiger, the tiger. And I don't know what these are though, but they are, it says nickel something, maybe keychains. And here's a battery charging station with no cable. Cable has been ripped right off. So my guess is that this is going to go to recycling. And here's a tiny USB charger or something. But I'll probably recycle this right away. It's in bad shape, doesn't have a cable, can't be worth enough to bother with. So that'll get recycled. Luckily, I can recycle all the electronics pretty easily as well. So paper, electronics, packaging, everything will be recycled that can be. I'm going to check online to see what of these things might have some sales value. If not, I might somebody might be donated if it's still usable but not valuable enough to sell online. Otherwise, I will break them up, get rid of the paper, recycle the electronics, and make sure everything goes where it belongs. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna have to clean this stuff up, put it away, and then we'll see if I have some time for another box. Okay, I'm gonna have a lot of work looking up all those electronics, but now let's grab another box. Let's grab this one earlier, but didn't pull it down because it was books. But we'll look some gardening books, a couple copies of that. Apparently, the GU books are relatively popular, so I can look those up and see if I can get anything. Let's see, 100 Easter recipes. Oh, the meerkats in time traveling meerkats here. Let's see how many. 2 copies of the time traveling meerkats. Promising. Uh, cake pops. Oh, another copy of time traveling meerkats. 3 copies of time traveling meerkats. 2 books on cake pops, how to make them. Let's see here. Hey, another one of those gardening books. A few board books, baby board books, but it looks like they're in good condition. Easter theme. Yeah, bald is Ostern, so Easter is soon. Happy Easter. Mail for the Easter bunny. This one needs to be washed, it looks like, or maybe thrown away. And Tia Kinder. So animal babies, Tia Kinder, with some flip out pages. Might be worth putting out at a garage sale, or the very worst donating. And 1001 garden plants. It was sold for $4.99 at some point, or on sale for $4.99 before it ended up being liquidated. So definitely garage sale max. Probably donate or get rid of. Another very small board book, Easter related. Again, some of these I'll try to get rid of. Here is a cheap copy of a German novel. My guess is that's just going to be garbage. That's just going to be paper recycling, um, because these things are not really that easy to sell. Any lot? I guess this looks like it might be a squeegee. Like you might have squeegees that you could put on here, a squeegee handle. I'm not sure, but there are 4 of those squeegee handles, and here's an empty box that I will get rid of. Okay. Oh, another box where there's not a lot of variety. It is a box of boxes, and each box has a music box in it. So it's a box. So now let's look what these music boxes look like. So small music box. I don't know, is there supposed to be something moving around in there? Does it turn? Is it battery operated? It's a good question. Aha. It's a little jewelry box. There's some fold out flaps on the front. And I imagine that it has a battery, and then the battery would have to be changed to see if it works. So, I mean, it looks fine. It looks like it's in perfect condition, brand new. I just have to see if there's something that's supposed to be here, or what that is supposed to look like. Let's open one more and check. Looks exactly the same. Ah, this one makes an awful screech. So I guess this one has a little bit of battery life left. We'll have to see if we can find out what kind of batteries go in there, if they're replaceable, and then if we can replace the batteries cheaply enough, we might be able to sell these for €1 or 2 at a garage sale, or sell them in bulk to someone else who has another outlet for these kinds of things. Yeah, for me, it would make let's throw this away. It would make a lot of sense to try to sell these individually online. I doubt they have a whole lot of value. Um, oh, there's actually a different model. Yeah, okay, so here's a octagon model. So 1 second, we'll be right back. A little break there in the video because I had a customer who was arranging to pick up a small sink that I listed for local pickup, and she came by and picked it up. It was a Aufsatzwaschbecken, so basically a countertop sink that you would set in the middle of a counter. That modern look, and it was part of this stuff. It was in there, perfectly new in a box, perfect shape. I unloaded it for €15. I asked 20 and was happy to to bargain with her. So some of my 2,500 euros that I spent on this pile of junk is back in my wallet. So, little by little, euro by euro. So, we were looking at, yeah, these things. Again, my professional counter, Oliver, my son, is not here. It looks like most of them are heart shaped, like this one that I showed you first. And there are a few that are octagon shaped and again have these little pull outs. And I'll have to look at them and really see if it looks like something that I can actually unload or if it again might end up being recycled or dumped. But for now, I will pack these up and it is getting a little late, but I will try one more box so I can get these out of the way. This is a little bit heavier box here. Got money in my pocket, so that doesn't get lost. Oh, I see cables. Yeah. Also repetitive. From Fortron source. This is some sort of computer element, I would think. Probably a cooling element. I'm not sure. I'm not really familiar too much with that stuff, but I will have to look them up. And it looks like that's the whole box. The whole box. So if they're worthless, there are a lot of worthless things in here. If they're worth something decent, then I have quite a few. Although it looks like there are some varying brands. I have an Enermax and a Fortron, so it might be that they're not all identical. And I'll have to look that up and figure it out. But that's interesting to see. Potentially very valuable. And there comes my counter. He might be able to count how many of these are in the box. Counter! We need a counter over here. Oh, here he comes. Straight from the play date, he can't get a moment's rest.
Yes.
Okay, how many crazy cabled metal boxes do we have in here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. So 7 crazy cabled metal boxes that I believe are desktop computer cooling parts, but they might be something completely different than that. They have an input and an output. Um, I'm very curious to see what those might be worth, if anything. So you came home just in time to wrap it up. Just in time to wrap it up. This is my last box, or should we do one more? Okay, one more. We got the counter. Got the counter here. He's got to count something. You want to count those?
Yeah.
Well, there's a whole lot of those.
Oh, let's count it.
You want to count the music boxes? Oh,
If you want to know how many.
yeah, but where are we going to put those music boxes?
Uh,
I don't know. We might have to count the music boxes and let you know how many there are. But next I will grab a smaller box. And we'll see what.
okay, it won't be counted.
Maybe something else to count, huh? Oh, there are
1, 2, 3, 4 of those.
there are white boxes
With black boxes.
inside, and inside the white boxes are black boxes, and inside the black boxes are, I think, glasses cases. So, oh no, pen and pencil cases, pen and pencil set holders. Now, is there a pen and pencil
But
missing?
you can definitely also use them as a thing if you can.
Yeah, you could make it a glasses case, but I guess they are to hold a pen and pencil, it looks like. Um, but they are empty. So it's sort of a faux reptile skin here, pen and pencil holder. Yeah, with the holes in there and the padding on here. So not sure what I'm going to be able to do with those. Not sure how many people need a pen and pencil holder.
You can
Um,
count these.
and
But where should I count these two?
oh my gosh, these are the thing is what we could do is let's see if we pull this out. Aha, there are how many white boxes?
4.
4. And let's see, in each white box, We have 5 across, and I think 5, yeah, 5 down. So 5 times 5, are you that far?
25.
25. So if there's 25,
50.
mm-hmm,
100.
100 total. 100. Look at this guy with his math. 100 empty.
25 plus 25 is 50. 50 plus 50 is 100.
Well done. Okay, so we've got 100 of those. I don't know what we're going to do with them, but what we're going to do is clean all this stuff up for today. And then,
Except if one box doesn't have all of them in it.
yeah, if one's half empty, then we have less. But it
Then
looks like they're pretty full. Maybe this one. No, 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 all full. Okay, we'll clean this up for today. The mosquitoes are coming out, and it's just about time for dinner. So
what time is it?
I don't know.
More than 6 o'clock.
Maybe after 6. But yeah, we'll continue this at another time, going through these boxes behind me and see how far we can get.